American League this year, you start, as always, you start with the Yankees, coming off the 27th World Series championship. I really think Alex Rodriguez, having finally won that elusive World Series championship, I think he's going to be relaxed now. He's approaching 600 home runs. He's had some trouble, some questions in the off season during spring training. The Canadian doctor, we'll have to see how that all plays out. But I really think he's going to be very comfortable on the field. A monster year, I think, is ahead for A-Rod. Red Sox coming off a year in which they were the wild card champs. You have to think those two teams again. Yankees reloaded. They let go of World Series MVP Hideki Matsui. Johnny Damon's gone now to Detroit, but they've reloaded. They have all-star center fielder Curtis Granderson. They got him from Detroit. Javier Vasquez, who had pitched previously with the Yankees, he's better now. Nick Johnson is their DH. Yankees lineup and rotation tremendous. Red Sox maybe even a better rotation. They got John Lackey, the prize, of the free agent packages. They got him from the Los Angeles Angels. A lot of people thought 2 years ago when the Rays made that great run to the World Series, here we go, Tampa Bay, contender. But they slid back last year. David Price, their phenom, didn't really pan out as they expected. So I don't really think we're going to see the Rays in it this year. I think it's Red Sox and Yankees once again. I think probably no division has undergone as much change as the American League West. Angels, 3-time champions out there, but they lose John Lackey. They lose Sean Figgins up to Seattle. Seattle rebuilding, reloading. They still have Ichiro, just a tremendous, outfielder, all-star outfielder. But the Mariners getting Cliff Lee in that big trade from the Phillies, 4-team trade. Seattle with a very strong rotation, Felix Hernandez and Cliff Lee at the top. Cliff Lee a little banged up right now. He's also suspended for a spring training incident, but we'll see him soon enough. Oakland gets a couple of pitchers back who have been hurt. Oakland will also be competitive. No team is a runaway winner right there. That race is going to be wide open. The Twins absolutely had to keep Joe Mauer. They couldn't afford to see him go to the Red Sox or Yankees, something like that. So we'll have to see what the Twins do. It's a question as to whether the Twins can afford this. Now, they've committed the money already. It's always a risk when you commit that much money to one player. That said, he's a hometown player, AL MVP, 3-time batting champion. Fundamentally, a tremendous team under Ron Gardenhire. Made a great rally at the end of last season, beat the Tigers in a 1-game playoff. I like the Twins as a favorite there, but the American League Central is a jumble. There are a lot of teams. I think Detroit's going to be in it. I think Chicago with Jake Peavy, I think they're in it. Indians a little better this year with Manny Acta as their manager. Royals, some young players, we'll have to see.